Here's your $10 million tip. Listen very carefully to this. If you ask everyone to lead, no one does. Let me say that again. If you ask everyone to lead, nobody does. The analogy is this story. I think it was New York City, some big city. There was this girl getting mugged on the street corner, and there were all these people watching. And afterward, when the authorities came, they said, "How come nobody called the police?" And everybody said, "Well, I just assumed somebody else did." This was in the days before cell phones, of course. But it's the same principle. It's if you're speaking on a platform and somebody has a heart attack, right? You don't say, "Hey, somebody call an ambulance," because you know what'll happen? Nobody will call an ambulance. You look around and say, "Hey, you with the cell phone, do me a favor, call an ambulance. 911, dial 911, say we need an ambulance." You pick someone else. So how does that apply in our space? Well, how many times you're at a meeting, somebody comes up, "Randy, I want you to meet my 3 top leaders." Yeah, that's your 3 top leaders because that's your 3 only leaders, because that's your 3 only distributors. But are they really leaders? I don't think so. Probably not yet. Are they potential leaders? Are these the people you want to be your leader? Yes. So what happens is we get at an event, we got to train. We say, "Okay, everybody's a leader here. You wouldn't be in this room if you're not a leader. So here's what leaders do. They pick up the phone, they call 100 people, and they keep dialing until their fingers are bleeding, and they do this, and they work that, and they work 18 hours a day, and whatever." And you drive people out of the business. Because the truth is, no, everybody in that room is not a leader. If there's 100 people in that room, there might be 5 leaders there. There might be. And there might be 15 potential leaders who could be groomed into leaders, nurtured into leaders there. But I promise you, in a group, the average group of 100 people anywhere, there is not 100 leaders in that room. And there's not 100 people who want to be leaders. There are people who they come to your events because they love the support. They love being around positive people and the influence the team has on them. But they're not ready to step into leadership yet. And if you force leadership down their throats, you will drive away some amazing people and some people who would have been great leaders down the road if you didn't have that approach of asking everyone to be a leader or making that the criteria for participation in the group. Remember, you've got a few leaders, you've got a bigger group of more potential leaders, and then you've got a bunch of followers and people who want to be with the team. They love the products, they love the company, they love the idea of the opportunity, but they're not ready to be a leader yet. So don't ask everybody to lead. Ask the right people to lead.